y'all, hey, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be trying out Beetles TIPEX, basically like their Gelx version of this system. It is an instant apex. It's already pre-built. You don't have to do anything. It says that it's sculpted with acrylic, and all you have to use is their gel to adhere these. Now, I will say that for the length of these tips, the apex is like way too high, and it's literally look bulky when you put them on. And with that being said as well, you have to use so much gel just to adhere these. Personally for me and my nail beds. So I will say that this system is not for me. And I do have two, so I'm probably going to get the other one away because it's already open and stuff. So it can't be returned. I got the half matte, square, long, and medium. But for today's video, I am using the medium. I'm going to give the long away. Even though the long is, long, it still looks kind of weird and wonky. The apex is like super high up. You can go in and like sand it down, remove some of the bulk from the apex. But the point of this system is to eliminate all that and just like a 1, 2, 3 go. Like just prep your nails, apply and shape and all that, and you're ready to go. So personally, I would not use this particular system. Probably go to the other one they have. The one that's like doesn't have like a huge apex. It just looks like regular press-ons, you know what I'm saying? For anybody else, your nail beds and stuff like that, it might work for you. But what I had to do when I first started off, I wasn't using enough gel on my left hand so you can actually see my natural nails underneath, which if you don't know, water get trapped on there is going to cause some problems. So of course I was going to try them out, see how long they last, but I can't keep them on long. That's with my left hand. Now my right hand, I added a little bit more gel, and you can literally see the gel underneath my nails because I had to add so much just to make sure that my entire nail bed was covered and nothing would get underneath there. And I just don't like the way it looks. It looks kind of sloppy. Of course, you can go in underneath and clean up the gel a little bit, but that's a lot and it's time consuming. And the point of this system is to like save you time as far as doing a full set with regular acrylic. Now it does say sculpted acrylic tips and nail glue sets. But when I first opened the box, all I smelled was like gel products. Even when I smelled the tips, they smelled like gel. So I don't know, but I smell gel. Not like acrylic, but it says that they're acrylic tips. But anyways, I haven't soaked my nails off yet. I'm probably going to do a video for y'all on that just to see how easy they soak off and stuff like that. But as overall, I would probably give these, they're okay, they're easy to work with. But for me personally, and my nail beds and the anatomy of my fingers, I'll probably give this a 5 out of 10 just for overall. Now, if your hands or fingers structures kind of like mine, then you probably want to get the other one and not this version of it. The other one is like more flat. It doesn't have like a high apex. I am going to show y'all what they look like from the side, and it just looks like, I wouldn't say a hot mess, but personally I just don't like it because the apex is like literally right at the cuticle area. It's not like a smooth transition. It just looks like somebody just blopped a lot of acrylic or gel, whatever it is, on these, and that was it. I don't know if they'll come out with a different version of this and a less higher apex. But just not for me. I like these. I will be putting the other one to a giveaway just because I've already opened it and basically played and looked at it and stuff like that. So ain't no point in trying to return it and stuff, and it's already gently used. So yeah, got a lot of stuff adding on to the giveaway, I guess. You really don't have to go in and do this. All I did was remove the shine from my nails and etch the inside of this. They do come pre-etched, but I still decided to do it anyway. Like on the box, it says pre-shaped, pre-etched, and pre-sculpted. So we really don't have to do all that. I did not dehydrate or prime. These nails are still on. They're holding up pretty good. I think the glue is really, really strong. I even used it to apply the rhinestones that I'm going to be wearing. And they're still on. Nothing has fallen or anything. Now, I will say, this glue that they include in the kit, 10 out of 10. I don't know if they sell this separately, but if they do, I'm probably going to get me some more of this because I like it. It kind of like basically rhinestone glue. I think it may be that's what it is, but it's pretty good. I like it. It's very durable. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and flacure my nails. Probably like 5 seconds. They adhere pretty quickly. Once I get them all on, I am gonna pop them in a bigger lamp and cure for a full 120 seconds. Just to make sure all the gel that I put on here, because I had to put a lot. As you can see, me applying it with my left hand, I'm not putting enough gel on there, and that's gonna cause some problems later on. Especially if I was to keep this set on longer than the day or two that I kept them on. If you're doing this on clients, you know, it can potentially cause problems, especially if they only come once a month or who knows, once a year. Because some people keep their nails on a pretty long time. With this, I will say it's good. It's just that the apex, that's the only problem with this kit, is that the apex is like crazy high. Overall, it's good. Nothing really bad about it. I will say I probably should give it like a 7 out of 10, but I'm still gonna keep it at a 5 out of 10. I don't know, especially for the length. These are like shorter lengths, so the apex doesn't need to be extremely high like this. But of course, if people have different nail beds and different anatomies, then this might suit somebody else better than me. So I won't just say, oh, this is like terrible or whatever. Just for me personally, I'm not going to be able to use it. So with my right hand, I am adding a lot more gel than I did for the left. And you will see, I'm going to show y'all literally the size, the insides and all that, how they look. And they just look terrible on me. I should have just went ahead and just filed them down to what they normally would look like if I was to just do them on myself. But I didn't have time for that. And the point of this kit was to, you know, not have to do all that. Literally, all you have to do is apply them, put your polish on, and you're ready to go. But I will say, for them to be acrylic, they are sturdy. They're really good. They're sturdy. That is not easy to bend at all. I will say you do have to customize them just a little bit, especially around the cuticle area, just so you can get it flushed or whatnot. I didn't do too much of anything because I was like rushing just to put these on because I was getting ready to go somewhere. And of course, I wanted to try these out. But overall, like I said, 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's not too bad. I just don't care for the super high apex. Now, even though this might not be for me, of course, it can be for somebody else. Just personally, for me, I won't be using these again, or unless I figure out a way to get it right. But as the amount of time I spent doing this nail set, it would have took me the same amount of time if I was to just do like regular acrylic tips and add the acrylic on top and all that. But yeah, y'all, that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead and fully cure my nails. And here's how they looking. Now, this is the medium length, like I mentioned, but I am going to go in and cut these down just a tad. Well, half this length, so it's going to come short. So, of course, I'm cutting it short. Now the apex is going to look weird. Now, of course, if you wanted to keep it like this, the apex would be okay, but it just looks thick. Especially since I cut them down. Now, if I was to left them at this, they'll probably be okay. So I don't really know if they got a short version of this or not. I can't remember, but I might get the short version and see how the apex looks on that and compare it to all three from the short, medium, and the long to see if there's a difference with the apex. But as far as the medium and the long, I got both of them. They look the exact same. Just only thing different is the length. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and shape and file my nails and of course seal the cuticles. So watch this and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I am back. Now that shaping the file and everything is done, I am going to be taking some acetone and basically sealing the cuticle area off. I see a lot of people doing this. I'm pretty sure it just like melts the tip in just to give it a seamless look and also to help with retention. So far I haven't had problems, but it's only been like 2 days since I had these on. Like I said, I gotta take them off because I didn't apply them like perfect enough. I probably would try this again just to see if there's a difference and my opinion changes. But as far as everything go, only thing that really was the issue for me is the apex. That's it. I am going to show y'all literally how they look. They look good from far, but if you get close up and just look at them, they kind of look a little wonky, a little crazy. So now I'm going to go in with Beetles. I showed the color. I can't even remember. I think it's like, I got it right here. Let me look. D860. Now, they don't sell these like individually in the bigger balls or anything like that because I checked. You would have to literally buy the big kit that they come in. It's like 100 to get this color. So I don't know if you'll be able to do that. I think the kit is like, I don't know, $50 or something like that. I don't remember. I'm going to go in and do 2 coats of this. And then off camera, I did shape and file these a little bit more because they was looking a little wide. And I didn't like that. But for the most part, overall, it's pretty good. I just don't like the apex. So, I gave it a 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's still good and it's easy to use overall. So thank y'all so much for sticking around. I really don't have too much else to say. I just wanted to show y'all and try these out because I seen them a lot going around on social media and I just wanted to try them out. Y'all let me know, have y'all tried them out and what's your thoughts on this and how does it work for you, especially with your anatomy, your nail beds. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm probably going to do a video of me removing these just to see how easy it is or how difficult it is to use. But yeah, that's basically it. Stay tuned and I will see y'all in my next one. Until next time. Bye.